I saw what I thought was a very inspirational quote slash reel the other day. And so I wanted to share it with you and put a little twist on it because I found inspiration in it, but I'm pretty sure it was depressing to most of the people in the comments. And so the quote was, if you do nothing today, this is as good as it gets. And it was in reference to if you do nothing today to take care of yourself, like if you don't fuel yourself, if you don't work out or move in some way and take care of it, if you don't prioritize sleep, basically, if you don't think of your self care as a daily task, it's pretty much all downhill from here. Like, as in, your physical health will decline. And like I said, I found inspiration in this, despite a lot of the comments being like, wow, this was a little depressing. But I found inspiration in it because it brings to light the fact that most women aren't choosing to say, well, yeah, today is the healthiest I'm ever going to be. And it's just, I'm going to decline from here on out. We're not thinking of it that way. We think of it as, well, I'm just postponing maintenance. Like, I'll get to it when I have more time. I'll get to it when something. So, because life is busy, and then you move yourself further and further down your to do list. Later becomes next week or next month, or years later, you're looking up and you're like, yeah, I haven't done anything for myself. And you think that, yeah, well, I'm not quitting working out forever. Like, this isn't a forever. This is temporary. Life's crazy, but it just keeps getting put off. And eventually it gets to the point where starting over feels like this big, huge, monumental project. Like, you turn your body into this project where the reality is so much simpler. And that's why I found inspiration in this quote, because yeah, it's true. If you don't do anything, today is the best you're going to feel. If you keep not prioritizing, or if you continue to not prioritize your sleep or how you're eating or how you're moving or not moving, then yeah, today is the best you're going to feel. And that part, yeah, that's a little depressing if your plan is to not do anything. But like I said, I found the inspiration because I was like, heck yeah, I'm gonna just keep doing the basics. That this is a daily thing, that these basics are so simple. Not always easy. I understand there's a difference, but they are so simple that it means you don't have to have this huge, elaborate plan to set yourself up for this independent life when you're 80 or 90 years old. All you got to do is these basics of move, eat, sleep, and repeat. That's not hard, right? Like, we can do this. This is so much simpler than the health and fitness and wellness nutrition world wants us to believe. It is not that complicated. Do the basics. Keep maintaining that relationship that you have with yourself. That maintenance, that is a form of progress because everyone else is declining because they're not doing anything. But if you can maintain that relationship you have with yourself, that is self respect. It's not vanity if you want to look your best and feel your best and all that stuff. That has nothing to do with it. Although, sure, it's a perk of doing the basics. You get to look hot. Like, yeah, who doesn't want that? But if you are stuck right now in this cycle of putting yourself off and putting yourself off, you're not behind. All you have to do is think of every day as this fork in the road of, okay, am I headed down decline or am I going to maintain? And absolutely, for the record, you can improve. 100% you can improve. But I'm just talking about the simplest, basic stuff, declining because you're not doing anything, or just maintaining your level of fitness and strength and function and independence and all of that stuff. But 100% you can improve. Absolutely. But the whole point of this episode was just that, man, it is going to be so simple to not let yourself deteriorate. You have so many more fantastic days ahead of you. Today doesn't have to be the best that it gets, right? You can do these super simple maintenance things that are small and repeatable day in and day out and get to live this awesome life and go do cool shit, which is the whole point of my coaching. And what I think being healthy is for is to go out and live a really good, filled, energy filled, fulfilled life, all of that stuff. So when you just stop quitting on yourself, which leads to the decline, and you stop starting over, you just keep going. You just keep maintaining. That's the whole goal. That's the whole point. So when you get to that excuse in your brain that says like, "Oh, I'll do it later." grab my No More Excuses guide and I will coach you through that exact moment so that you just keep going. That is the end all be all of my coaching is keep going. You do not need to start over. You don't need a new plan. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need any of that. Just keep going with the basics. And that way, today isn't as good as it gets. It keeps staying awesome long into the future, your whole life, decades ahead of you. So that's today's daily bit of fit. Take it and run or walk or stretch. Just go move. That's it for today's daily bit of fit. I'm Coach Mack from Running with Bacon, reminding you that small steps really do add up. Make sure to follow or subscribe so you never miss a bit. And if today's episode hit home, send it to a friend who might need it too. And if you ever want a quick pep talk tailored just for you, DM me on Instagram because I'm always happy to send some encouragement your way. You can find more support and my health coaching resources at runningwithbacon.com or come hang with me on Instagram for some healthy fun. Until next time, keep taking those small steps because you don't need a perfect plan, just a consistent one.